I don't know if Justine's gonna make it. What do you guys think? Should we wait? She says, "All right, you may have to go on without me. I'll keep trying. Pop in if possible."
We'll go. Let's
I'm
go.
in no rush,
If
just
we
in
are-
case that's a problem. But is this? I'm trying to fix my lighting.
Well, let me just be the first to express my my deep disappointment in Justine for not being with us tonight.
We're definitely gonna dock her pay big time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As we do on the show. If you're not on time and your slacks are not pressed, we dock your fucking pay. So
If you can't
everyone
suck with
stand
us,
up.
you can suck somewhere else.
My slacks are pressed,
I'm
but
gonna
they're
need
in
to
the
check
closet.
everyone's creases.
We're gonna dox her pay is more like it.
Ooh.
Sorry, I think I have like a 30-second delay over here.
Oh wow! Well, I guess we're live on another episode of the Suck. This is episode 50 of the Suck. I got
50 episode 50.
Yeah. This is a big deal.
Wow.
We have a very special guest, someone that's rarely ever been on the show. Kimber Fran is here with us.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, God, it's good to be on a podcast.
that?
Yeah.
But no, we do actually still also have a really special guest actually in the house. Johnny Merrifield is here with us. Welcome, welcome.
Hell yes.
Welcome.
See you here, everybody. Thanks for having me.
Is that what we do? We
It says everyone.
That's what
please
people
bang a
typically do when
glass.
I'm on the show.
That's what
Yeah.
the listeners demand.
The suck way.
Uh-huh.
John,
Everyone likes
thanks for
to
being
hear.
here.
You're welcome.
So, John, you're traveling the undisclosed part of the U.S. in an RV cooking meth with your high school friend, right? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. My former student.
Your former student. I was trying to come up with the opposite, since if you're Johnny, that's too much like Jesse. So you can't have a Jesse. You need like a Walt.
Yeah.
Like a Regis.
Regis.
Wilter
Johnny and
Regis.
Regis in the morning. I'm just throwing it out there. Very catchy. Find yourself a Reach.
Regis, stop putting chili powder in the meth. You son of a bitch. Wasn't that Jesse's thing? He called himself the cook or like something like that, Captain Cook, and he put like chili powder in his meth.
Mm-hmm.
That was chili pea is what he
That
called
sounds
it.
about
Yeah.
right.
I think that's the
No, I'm right.
line. That's the main.
Not really asking.
Yeah, there's a special regional edition of Breaking Bad that airs in Maryland where he puts Old Bay into the meth. That's the secret.
Yeah.
I would try it. I've never tried meth, but I would try that one on an oyster.
Yeah.
crab. Yeah.
I think the only reason they say meth's bad is because it's unseasoned so
Right.
often. You know, you need to add a little something to it.
Yeah, and Jesse was trying to change that.
So it's so bland.
It's very
by itself.
Midwestern kind of cuisine. You know, they
Get a
don't
little
put
ketchup or something on there,
Chasing
Yeah,
the
ketchup
last
and meth.
crab.
or mayo.
meth and mayo, M&M. That's what I'm talking
Meth
about.
and mayo.
Meth and mayo.
Classic. Match made in heaven.
I was putting mayonnaise on a piece of pizza today at work, and I got some very judgy stares from people as I was doing so. I think what weirded them out the most was I put it on the pizza before I put it in the microwave. But I like it to get a little baked in there. It seeps into the bread. You know, every bite, it just kind of the juices kind of flow out. So that's kind of my new thing that I've been up to while I've been away, guys. Is I've been developing new things to do with mayonnaise. So that's everything on my end.
This is
Great.
groundbreaking.
Are you doing this? Is this like a passion project, or are you doing this for like how
I'm doing it for the money, obviously.
Got a contract for the mayonnaise
Really
microwave
shelling out.
Quite a bit. Yeah. Speaking of the cost of things, guys, have you checked bread prices lately?
No.
Been
How
checking
are they
every
doing?
prices lately.
I've been
Yeah,
trying
they're-
not to look.
They're through the roof, guys. They're through the roof. Okay, so you guys know challah bread?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually
Well-
call it challah. Is that how you
Challah bread.
Challah bread, right?
Probably. I'm not Jewish, so I shouldn't say it like that. Right?
But yeah, we
Oh,
don't
yeah,
want
that's
to
appropriation.
appropriate the
Yeah,
you know
Yeah.
that would be offensive.
I actually didn't know, but it's good because I actually didn't know what bread you were talking about until Phil did that. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm here for the
Yeah, no,
listeners.
it's my favorite bread, you guys. And I was at the store. I was looking at the bread prices, whatever. Looked at the challah bread. the cost of challah bread went through the fucking roof. It's like $6 a loaf now.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
It's too many dollars.
I mean, like, I'm okay. I'm gonna like, the cost of challah bread is up, but I survived, right? You know, I'm a survivor. I'm a Holocaust survivor.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Because
Fucking shit, dude.
That was like Norm Macdonald.
Thanks for having me back, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly
Was
like
that-
Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
Was that planned?
Yeah. It's like yeah.
Was that off the cuff, Kim?
No, you know, I improv'd it. You know, I was just thinking about what could I say?
Yeah, it's
I had a
myself
similar
out of this
joke.
situation.
Setup.
I had a similar joke once that the punchline was
hear it.
erectile dysfunction or something like that. It was like so elaborate. I don't even think. I think
I really
everyone-
want to hear the setup to that.
I think everyone's
Go into the
homework tonight,
punchline.
everyone's homework tonight should be to go up and build a setup to erectile dysfunction. That's your
Well,
homework.
that's the best way to write a joke, John, is to start from the fucking punchline and then work
That's how I write most of my
Colin
jokes.
Powell.
actually.
So Colin Powell's at the urologist, right?
Ooh, yeah.
And
Ooh.
That's the beginning of the joke, though. That's still the beginning. It's not the punchline.
Yeah.
So
that's only the.
you-
We're just going one after another. So
You have to begin the joke with erectile dysfunction and see if you can have form a punchline somewhere after that.
so we're mementoing it.
Oh,
now.
you're saying that the Colin Powell is the beginning to the punchline I've provided. Yeah, that works.
Of course. Yeah.
Yes.
You just fill in the
Yeah.
rest.
There's something there.
I saw where
The
you're
middle's
going
the
with
middle's kind of challah still, but
I feel like the name Colin Powell
It
is.
is.
a
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why.
the
That's
wrong
what got
doctor.
me confused
that.
there.
Colin Powell is not at the urologist.
That's true. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he
What
did
is the
belong
blood
at the
doctor called?
proctologist. That
There
was
it
the
is.
real end of that joke. I can't get out of it now.
He's gonna go to a different country though for the punchline. I don't know which one.
Not Iraq.
All right, sorry, I killed the bit. That's all right though. That's a great setup for, a transition. This is what we all need in these podcast things.
We all need a transition.
And speaking of
mean-
killing the vibe and wishing I'd said something different. Apparently, did y'all hear about this? Have you seen this? Because Kim's here.
Kim, are you vaping with
Have you
tweezers?
heard this?
Oh yeah, I don't want to get my hands dirty, so it's a little trick I picked up.
Have you heard about the Facebook has apparently removed the edit post feature? Has anyone experienced this on your own
I
timeline?
still have mine. I keep
Same.
waiting for it. Thank God, because my posts are littered with spelling and grammar errors all the time because I don't proofread anything, and then I go back and this is why Twitter sucks for me.
Yeah.
Ah.
I
always
have
post
to do dirty
perfect,
delete
so I
and then
haven't
repost.
Well, I mean that not me. I'm terrified that my edit button's going to disappear because I'll think of entirely different jokes and I'll just edit a random post and put it in. I don't give a fuck. I really like that edit feature.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. I'm addicted to
Yeah.
editing as well, and I don't know what I'll do if they don't bring it back. But
You
nothing's
lost yours?
off the table. Yeah, I lost it, and like I said,
Nothing's
nothing
off.
is off the table. And if you're hearing this, then
Mark Zuckerberg.
Muckerberg also heard it,
Mucker Zuck.
and that means he's complicit in whatever happens to me or to anyone else in
Which we know
within like a
Mark
50-mile radius of me.
Mark Muckerberg does listen to the suck.
Yeah,
He does. Well, I did
He's
some
our-
research.
He's
I
actually
tried
like
to-
our only $1 patron, though.
He slowly lowers it.
50 cents. I tried to look it up to understand what the fuck is actually happening here, and there's a lot of information that doesn't jive. Some are saying it's a glitch. Some are saying it's just based on if you're using an iPhone or an iOS device. Some people are saying if
okay.
you uninstall your app and you install it again.
I did see that.
I would just say that for most people that are complaining about this, you're cowards. Just post cringe and just be okay with
Post
it.
cringe on Maine.
Yeah, it's okay. Like I did almost everything I've ever posted has major grammatical and spelling.
No, that's true. I have a log.
That's the thing, is half the time I'm going back to edit in errors.
Exactly. I don't know if I leave even a minor spelling error, someone points it out.
Oh my god! Yeah.
It really kills my vibe. I really don't like it, especially because you should just assume anytime I make a spelling mistake, it's some sort of like wordplay that you don't.
It's
get.
a meta joke.
Yeah, it's some kind of
Morons.
genius at work, and you're too stupid.
You just don't get it.
Fucking idiots. I meant to do all that.
I think it's a great tool in any meme or post to purposely misspell stuff. I love.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite.
I do love doing that.
To misspell something and just watch people.
Yeah, Philly, you do that a lot.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun.
Oh, I love replacing our with R. That because that gets me. Because if you post something like really stupid and then you replace that, you get so many people like, not only are you stupid, but you used wrong. It's our.
Well, get this. We posted a meme on the fake Taco Bell page I run. Took some kind of cream ball thing and called it cum balls, but they said try our cum balls, ARE cum balls, and people were less upset about the fact that this product was supposed to be a pastry filled with cum. They glossed right over that. Somebody even said in the comments, they said terrible marketing. It's supposed to be our, not our. Bro, it's cum balls. Like, what is wrong with you, right?
I simply won't buy these.
Yeah, fuck that Taco Bell.
I love a tag that no one needs and is also critical of the joke. Like,
yeah,
that's what that's gonna get pinned, right? That's the comment.
I'd pin it on my page. That's fucking hilarious. If someone was like, dear sir, I will no longer purchase your cum balls. I can't. Cum ball machine. That's something I just thought of.
There's a painting in that. That's good.
Do something with that. Yeah. Maybe it could be my next tapestry.
That has legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it's actually completely round.
You should do something with a all-you-can-eat buffet.
It does have legs, though. Like,
I'd drop 25 cents in there.
I'm just throwing things out there.
Golden cum row. There we go. Right?
That's good.
Yeah. We got there.
Texas Load House.
Ooh.
That's not a buffet.
Hey,
but
there we go.
I'll take
No,
it.
not a good one.
No,
It's not a buffet.
It's not a buffet. You're right.
Listen, I'm really big about.
It's not all you can eat,
topic.
but they got good portions.
Apple bust
That's true.
coming good in the neighborhood.
Bust.
Yep.
Apple bust. Fapplebees is a
Yeah,
long-
Fapple.
Oh man, that is
ASMR
Apple
bees.
bust. I like that much better.
Ooh.
I'm very glad I have my pop filter tonight because I'm doing a lot of. Your jokes are also funny, man.
Shut up.
You're doing some beatboxing over there.
Yeah, I remember. If you guys don't have a pop filter, one time I got to talk to Michael Winslow, thanks to Kim and Associates, and he told us how to make a pop filter. You just need some pantyhose and a what is it? The coat hanger, so you can.
That's just Mike. He thinks you can make anything out of pantyhose and a coat hanger.
Roe v.
very
Wade.
resourceful.
I've seen him perform surgeries with that. So
Oh yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
What kind of
Many
surgeries?
And a stop.
In
Very
Discord
necessary.
calls.
I can't
Just
disclose
doing it on the side.
in this political climate, but he's performed surgeries.
It's like he would just not do anything. He would just kind of rub your belly, but make a lot of weird sounds about it. He'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm going to make the incision.
oh, your guts just please, freaking.
Suction.
I think we've talked about this maybe off mic before, but Mike. But I really do like Mike. He's a great guy. But man, sometimes a phone call should just be a phone call. You know what I mean? Not everything's an opportunity to show off the entire array of the sounds you can make. Am I talking to Michael Winslow or several dogs, children?
Well, I remember that next time I call
you know.
Sorry for all the sound effects that I made. I didn't think it was a big deal at the time. Just having fun. Whatever. Sorry. You like my sunflower noises?
Sunflower noises. What is sunflowers?
I want to know what noise.
That I need to hear. I need to hear the sunflower noise.
It's a sensitive subject now. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
You brought it up.
We'll revisit it later.
I don't know. Yeah. Could that be a special episode? Phil's special sunflower episode or something?
No.
It's a behind the paywall. Bonus episode ASMR of your sunflower noises, man.
He's just eating sunflower seeds as close to the mic as he possibly can.
If the listeners could just all write in or comment on this and just say we want suckflower episode. That would be great. You can email us at suck@pornhub.com /
the Suck Pornhub account.
I always forget about the /
Well, it's confusing because there's one / and then at the end there's one / which is very unusual for a URL.
That's super confusing.
Yeah, but it
does not rank highly
on my hard
Google
drive,
search results.
Doesn't the / mean it's like an internal thing? So it's like,
oh, it's internal on that Pornhub account.
Yeah. I might be confusing it with just a folder I have on my PC, but
it's external, it's internal, it's whatever you want it to be, baby.
Right.
Don't give these people access to the Suck intranet. We can't have them in there. We still need to gatekeep a little bit.
Well, speaking of the intranet, apparently the internet bullied Mark Zuckerberg into revising his own intranet, or aka metaverse, aka world baby. I don't know what to call it at this point, but we did make
world baby.
World baby. If you don't know, watch the last episode we talked about. But yeah,
I was there. I saw it.
There was an image that Mark Zuckerberg posted from a launch of whatever this is, Horizons or something. I don't know what it is.
Looks like shit.
World
but yeah, he looks literally looks like shit. He looks like worse than a Mii character on Nintendo Mii from 12 years ago. Absolutely. And so he posted like a follow-up graphic that's like, it's better, I guess. It looks like it's Fortnite or something, and he posted this close.
Christ, dude.
Also, I know the photo I posted earlier this week was pretty basic. It was taken very quickly to celebrate a launch, and I'm like,
Your Facebook.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean the photo was taken quickly in a virtual space? Like, you could just not post it in any of the. I'm sure you have a giant crew of engineers that could just make another image up, right, of his little avatar that doesn't look like absolute.
We're just
shit.
a small little company with a little marketing team, and we just took a picture and posted it. Oh, what's down our throats?
That's going to give all the gossip websites such ammunition. Like the headline, I can see it now. Mark Zuckerberg admits he basic. I feel. Who the fuck is his PR?
This is why I'm pro bullying, because we Sonic the Hedgehogged him successfully.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I love when the internet does that.
That's a win for bullying.
Now all of our avatars have really big, sexy feet. and they're
gotta go fast. Gotta come fast. Sonic the hand job. All right.
Sonic the hand job.
Mm-hmm. Chili dogs in the middle.
Absolutely.
There's porn of that somewhere.
I love that the world baby thing looks so much like Second Life. Like, it really looks like Second Life. And it just like, you guys reinvented Second Life. One of the worst and best video games to ever be created. So, side note, I used to troll on Second Life like all the time. And I know that's super cringy, but I loved it. It was so funny.
Not cringy at all.
One of the best video games to troll people on. Yeah. Do you guys know that game?
I only know about it because of the movie Hot Tub Time Machine.
I used to have
it's not a game.
It's a way of life. Yeah,
it's a way of life.
Yeah, I used to have a Second Life account. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
I did some things on there I'm not proud
Used
of.
to? What are you used to?
Me too.
Well,
I just met up with Kim on Second Life like a week.
Phil, rendezvous on Second Life are supposed to be, Kim, Phil, time, away from the rest of the crew.
Kim, Phil, sunflower sounds.
Yeah, sorry, I got the numbers flip-flopped. I thought this one was behind the paywall. Sorry.
Well, the secret's out. You can meet us at the tavern, by Grubb's Tavern, by the, I don't know how fucking Second Life works. You can meet us in the PvP zone, way out in the woods out there. We will get you diamond armor if you meet us there. I don't know.
We'll get you diamond.
What does that mean, Matt? I actually don't know shit about Second Life. What does get you?
It doesn't mean anything. Kim is just saying words.
Oh, I'm saying I mixed up stuff from Second Life, from RuneScape, from Minecraft.
I figured you were doing a little bit of everything you've ever played that might be like Second Life.
Yeah, I was. I made a Mass Effect reference that off mic earlier, and that concludes every game I've ever played. So that's I'm out of video.
You forgot about Mordau.
Oh, I guess I did play the sweatiest game of all time for a little bit.
You did.
Yeah, I just like to be a guy with a spear, just going around stabbing people in the back and dying a million times. People really
respect that. Yeah, they respect that in that game.
Yeah. Especially when I went on mic and sounded like I do. They loved me on Mordhouse.
I think I got to challenge everyone to join whatever the Horizons World Baby thing is, because it sounds like a great opportunity to be trolling. That maybe we got.
Is that a VR?
I think we should do an episode on there. Yeah,
I was under the impression that it was VR.
Yeah, that's out of my pay grade.
Wrong, I think
it's not.
It's out of John's pay grade.
I was looking up free games on PS4, and there was like a bunch of VR games, and I was like, so I have to be able to afford a VR headset to be able to play these free games.
Either way, no matter what it is, we should all be on there.
I think VR is the future of this show. If I might be.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure. I've been hearing this, but go on.
I don't know. I think we could design like a nice little like council chamber type castle type situation. Everyone's kind of
room.
Yeah, everyone kind of sits around. Listeners come in one at a time. It's
Can we
one
hover?
listener at a time experience.
Wow, I love this.
Yeah, and then we just kind of, whatever. We do our thing. We suck them. We suck. We suck them. We suck them and send them off. It's a suck and send off.
It sucked at the suck.
10 minutes.
Nothing wrong with that.
5 minutes.
Send off a Sonic the Handjob and an Apple Bus.
Maybe the idea is they come into the suckening chamber in both Sonic the Hedgehog and
there's just holes. There's 2 holes in the wall. You don't know.
No, hold on. Hear me out. The holes can be there too. I think that's good. That's actually good. Let's go with that.
Circle back to the holes too.
But I think John Cougar Mellencamp and Sonic the Hedgehog and all of us are there at like a round table, and we all have chili dogs.
Sure.
And the one listener comes in, and we all just suck our chili dogs. And there's like a taste freeze somehow there. I don't know.
Sure, because Nathan Fielder put it there.
Yeah, can somebody
replica tasty freeze inside the suckening chamber?
I am 100% down. I just want to know, can I make the chili?
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
All right,
absolutely.
It's gonna be a very simple recipe.
Mayonnaise?
Passed down. Fuck, man. Yeah. It's a 1 ingredient chili.
Oh,
Is it hot dogs?
No, it's
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
It's mayonnaise, isn't it?
Yeah, but how does she get it so chunky? Is what I'm always saying.
The microwave.
You gotta microwave that shit. Come on.
Were you listening?
God damn. Okay.
Phil, could you just bleep this out? I don't want my recipe getting out there.
No more editing. If Facebook isn't allowing us to edit, we don't do edits
we
anymore.
lost our edit button. The suck edit button.
That's good. We'll punish Mark Zuckerberg by not editing our podcast.
Yeah, that'll show him.
Civil disobedience.
Yeah. This is nonviolent resistance right here.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Speaking of civil disobedience, Have y'all heard of this? God damn it! I was doing okay. I was right in there. Anyway, speaking of what we were just talking about, have y'all heard about quiet quitting? Is this made?
Oh my god, I'm so sick of the fucking quiet quitting. Stop!
Should we just
post it about it?
Should we not talk about it?
I'm sorry. I hate to be this person, but what the fuck is quiet quilting?
Quiet quilting.
Qui-Gon quilt.
What? Let me preface this entire bit, but I want to read a tweet from Ian Carmel, at Ian Carmel on Twitter. It says, "Do you poop or pee at work? Efficiency analysis call it quiet shitting, and this millennial trend is devastating the economy."
How are we still devastating the fucking economy?
That's all we do. That's all we ever fucking do.
All we've ever done.
We're microwaving all the mayonnaise. We're
they're getting rid of some of our student debt.
We've been devastating the economy since before we were born.
Yeah.
Quiet quitting.
Thank you, John.
Microwaving mayonnaise in the break room. So
I don't think that these things are mutually exclusive, by the way. I think you can do both at the same time. Continue.
So what I don't understand. Okay, so what is quiet quitting? From what I understand, it is not overworking yourself and not being a quote unquote rock star. Is that correct?
Well, at the core, it's bullshit. It's just, you know, I don't know where it came from, but it's some kind of psyop to make people feel bad for not working off the clock or, going
just
beyond,
not doing more than they're paid to do.
What your job is. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people
the
say,
kind of thing any decent boss wouldn't let you do because it's crazy.
Yeah. Some people have called it either, act your wage or, damn, I'm going to space the other more better term for it, but it's like, yeah, just doing your job. That's it.
Act your wage is cute. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I like that.
It seems like it's like aimed at millennials or like younger people, like Gen Z and shit. But it's like the people that I know that I've known in my career that have quiet quit literally their entire careers are boomers that just like have been coasting for like 30, 40 years in some role. What the fuck? Now it's got a name, quiet quitting.
Well, I don't know. It just sounds like what I do at work every day. I get there, I take a shit for like 3.5 hours. I do a little bit of work. I microwave some materials, and I take another shit. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm the only one. I've seen older people do it as well.
Yeah, and besides, like, you're making chili for the office too. Fucking good on you. Like, that's incredible. You're going above and beyond.
That's what I'm saying.
God, when you microwave the mayonnaise, does it fill the break room with the delicious scent of like
there's an evanescence from the from
like
the
a
bowl.
thin veneer of like
that fills it. It's like you hit it. It's like wake me up inside, and then it fills
me up inside.
It wakes them up inside.
Can't wake up.
Yeah, if you can't wake up, then people in the back say can't wake up, and that happens a couple times. But yeah, I mean, I think my coworkers, I would think they appreciate it because I don't know, they're always looking at me like this, which I think means they're smelling. That's
a smelling.
What is that?
The classic white person.
It's kind
sniffing vigorously.
Right. It's like one step away from hobo lifting aroma. You know what I mean? It's like they're about to get lifted by that sweet mayo smell.
Okay. Just was curious.
Yeah. Any other questions about about that throwaway thing I said earlier?
I don't think you could just come back on the show and we're not going to latch on to every...
Oh, let's get into it, guys.
We're not going to turn something else into the new tuna.
I've been waiting like 7 months for this mayonnaise moment, okay?
Another mayonnaise moment. That's another M&M. M&M, that's what I'm talking about. Moments in mayonnaise.
I gotta say, quiet quitting makes me enraged because it's so hard to I cannot get messages to not come to me from my work. Like Microsoft Teams, Slack, all this bullshit that exists is supposed to be on my phone and my computer. It's like I try very hard to disengage. I say I'm gone for the night. I turn it off. I sign out of the app, and I still getting messages. 2:30 a.m. My boss is telling me, "Hey, this thing," and I'm like, "Of course I'm going to pretend like I didn't see it, because fuck you. It's 2:30 in the morning." But
you still have to deal with that sort of internal conflict, and now you're thinking about it all night.
Right, because I do give a fuck. Like I do good work wherever I go, and I don't. Sure. I want to quiet quit on. I want to quiet shit on every boss's chest. Like this is fucking ridiculous, man. Like my boss is cool, so I take it back. I'm not gonna quiet my boss's chest, but like it's a pretty good line, right? Okay.
Yeah. I might quiet shit on your boss's chest. I don't know.
Who knows? He might be into that.
Depends what your boss likes.
Aren't they just like giving the name? Because this is like always been a thing. I mean, I've known people that have done this. Like if you're like looking for a new job, it's not like you're gonna put in a shit ton of fucking work at this at this old job.
When I first read it, I literally thought
I'm checked out already. You know?
Yeah, people just check out. You just call them check out. Like
senioritis, right?
Always been a thing. Yeah.
Well, I thought when I first saw this shit, and because of who wants to dig in deeper, I didn't want to. I thought when I read some things about quiet quitting, I thought it just meant you didn't give 2 weeks notice, right? Like you just quit. But no, of course, my terrible, terminally online personality had to go learn more about it. And like, I still don't understand who the fuck came up with this shit.
It's just like the article after article about it all the time, every single fucking week.
Who came up with this shit?
Who cares?
Yeah. Millennials, we're always shitting, I guess. But I used to. I don't know, because I get it. I used to have this issue where I could never just quit a job. Like I could never just talk to my manager and be like, it's not working out, or I got an offer somewhere else, whatever. So I'd always make up a story about why I had to leave Kroger or wherever the fuck it was. Long story short, my grandpa's died like 8 times, so I hope they never get together and compare
I'm so sorry.
And, yeah, I know. If it's not easy having 8 dead grandfathers. So.
It's heavy. John, would you tell us one of your favorite quitting job stories? Is that?
Yeah, sure. I used to work as.
I bet you got a good one.
I used to work as a shift manager at Sonic Drive-In, and at one time they called in our GM. This is while I wasn't working, and they just basically brought in a new manager and escorted her off of the premises, and we all loved her. Like, she was awesome. That's probably why they fired her, is because she was really lenient with us. But this new guy they brought in had been demoted before. He sucked, but he was just a placeholder. And one day, I was just doing my job, calling out, I don't know if you've ever seen The Bear, but Sonic is nothing like that. But it's got the whole line aspect where you have to shout at the kitchen, and I was shouting out these are people that I'd been working with, and this GM had just come in and then sucks at everything this job requires and was trying to help where he was mostly hurting. And anyway, I was expediting and yelling out orders. And then people were listening, and then I was repeating what was on the screen so I could delete stuff off the screen so we wouldn't go late on our orders. And I was repeating the shit, and he was just stop talking. And that was probably the minute I quit that job, honestly. But yeah, I was pissed. And so I decided during that shift that I wasn't going to come back to work there. I just did not appreciate that. And so I happened to live with the assistant manager. He was my roommate also at the time. And I texted him what had happened. And I was like, I'm leaving the keys in your bedroom or whatever. I'm locking up and I'm leaving you with the keys. And then the GM forgot to take me out of the chat, or forgot to make a new chat for the managers, because I was the one who created the chat in the first place.
Oh my God.
And he just said something about store related, and I don't remember exactly what he said, but I just replied to the chat, "Stop talking."
Hell yeah.
And I had already quit at that point. Post. But yeah, it was a little fun, punctuation to my time there.
Nice. I like the bear reference. That was nice. Ashley, I'm sure. Can you give us? I'm sure you got something. I gotta hear your favorite quitting story.
See, that's the thing. You would be surprised knowing me as a person. Loyal? I am. And yeah, the worst thing I've ever done is ghost a job, and then instead of showing up, I went and did drugs on the beach. That's the worst thing that I ever did.
Sounds like the best thing you could have
done. Yeah, that's awesome.
To KFC. I feel bad for KFC. that day.
Sorry, Colonel. Sorry, Colonel Sanders. I'm so sorry.
I fucked the Colonel over. But yeah,
I ghosted Alistair.
Always like that guy.
Yeah, he seems
the Colonel.
Nice. He's got the 11 herbs and spices and everything.
I fucked the Colonel one time.
How was that?
Those 11 herbs and spices. Let me say, they change certain tastes down. But someone else should go now.
Well, what do you got? Any quitting stories for?
Sadly, I have never really triumphantly done. Well, I haven't really triumphantly done much in my life, but quitting a job is one of those. I have ghosted jobs. I have quiet quit for an extended period of time. Out of like this sort of like mentality of like you need to stay at a job for at least 2 years and like probably 4 or 5, or else you're a quitter or whatever. I don't know why I have that. I don't know where it comes from. I'm not going to therapy. I'm not going to. I'm all right with it.
Suck listeners, please subscribe to their Patreon. We got to get Willa some therapy, okay? Retail
therapy. If they're paying for it, I'll take it. Fuck it.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen.
Get me that BetterHelp chat, whatever. But yeah,
imagine fundraising a bunch of money for a therapist and you sign up for BetterHelp.
Guys, great news! I signed up for BetterHelp. My therapist is John 17
Zuccarelli.
He found me after a
he works at the Krusty Krab
survey.
He's from Hell, Norway as well. It's incredible.
It's the supercuts of therapy.
Yeah, he got his degree from the School of Hard Knocks. It's not
so bad.
He's really already helping me with my confidence issues and my ability to tell the truth to people who have given me lots of money.
Well, we know who our sweethearts here on the show are so far. Willow and Ash. You go do your job. You show up, you do the job, and you go home. I appreciate.
I didn't say I did the jobs. I just went. I did go though. And I did get paid.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
Fair enough. You were quiet quitting though, right? Mm-hmm. Kim, I know you've got some quitting stories. Come on.
Oh yeah, I love to quit. Like I've quit so many things. Matt, this could technically be a joint one between the two of us. I mean,
I like this.
Oh God.
Oh well, I'm gonna keep it brief. I'm gonna, I can't talk about things that in the past of my career or anything like that because it is not good for future business. So let me just put it. I won't reveal too much. So I used to work for this website. I can't say the name, but it rhymes with Bumthing Boffle. Is where I used to work. But I was just not saying the name. I was hired by this woman who I won't say. I actually won't even joke and say the name. I was hired by this woman, and long story short, the founder of the website, Botax, he did just a small amount of domestic abuse, and also didn't pay us anything. So
it's true.
We left, and the fun part was all of the contributors kind of trashed low tax on the front page of his own website, and that shit just stayed up there. It might still be up there.
I think I remember that.
I don't even know. But yeah, it was a good time. I did a bad and problematic thing too that maybe I shouldn't mention.
Doubt it.
Matt, what's your opinion? Should I say?
You should say it.
Word? Okay. Well,
I'm going to say that no matter what.
Yeah, I told Low Tax to kill himself.
Have you met Matt?
Botax. I told Botax to bill himself. Well, it took him a little while, but he ended up listening.
Long story short.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Cliff notes. Is that what's happening here? Wow.
Yeah. And then he died. He died, and he was gone because he committed buicide.
Oh my god.
That's the.
Kim.
I asked if I should say it. I got nothing but encouragement.
To be fair, I think
you did a great
at least
job.
a few other people were telling him the same thing, so it's not.
Like thousands of people.
I told him in a very funny way, so it's not like I was being mean. I made myself laugh. It was good. It was a good vibe on my end.
What an irony that he died because a bunch of people told him something awful.
Oh no!
He died how he lived.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm not going to say anymore.
All right, Matt, you're up. What do you got, buddy?
I definitely can't top that.
No, but you can help us move it forward. That'd be good.
Don't try to top that.
No, I'm actually not. I don't have that many. I don't really have any good quitting stories. I had a manager that I absolutely hated when I was a teenager, and me and my friend loathed this guy. And he one time kept me late, even though I was supposed to take the SATs the next day. And I was kind of like, I gotta go. Take the fucking SATs. Like, you gotta let me out. And he's like, no, you have to close. He was such a prick. I'm downplaying how much of a prick he was.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me to mop his office. So I pissed in a bucket and mopped his fucking office. And I didn't quit. I just said, if he finds out, he finds out. I don't give a shit.
That's beautiful.
So yeah, but I didn't quit. I quit later, but only because I had to go to college. But
I think it'd be great if he came in the next day and he's like, oh man, like, well, what is this new fucking floor cleaner you're using? This
smells divine.
Stuff. Yeah.
I'm great. Like, I'm almost horny. Like, what's going on?
Is it horny in here, or is it just me? I don't know.
Stories.
I've got a question. What's the worst way that you've destroyed a phone?
Ooh.
Does anybody have like a mishap with your phone? Does anybody have like a fun story about that?
I pissed on at least one.
Oh, you pissed? How did you piss on your phone?
Dropped it in like while I was pissing.
Oh, wow.
Did you just keep going and say fuck it?
I was going to say, yeah.
Because it hurts if you stop.
You can't stop. Right.
It's uncomfortable.
That's what you have to tell the phone as you're pissing on it.
I can't stop.
I'm sorry. I can't.
It would hurt.
Sorry.
You
have to say it in a Seinfeld voice.
Yeah.
Dick Kegels.
This is very pertinent to me right now because I currently don't have a phone. I've been telling everyone that it got stolen from me, but what I think happened is I was at the Times Square subway station, which is a special kind of.
I've been there.
It's a New York City slang word. You guys wouldn't get it.
It's a special kind of state. If you're not from New York, you don't get it. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
So I was at the worst place in the world, which is that train station, and I just, I had a water bottle. I had a backpack on, and I had a water bottle in like the side pocket, and I just needed to get up the stairs, and I have a very unique way of going upstairs. So I just needed to it has to be hands free. I kind of go like all fours, like dog style. Like I jump, I kind of leap. I leap up like 6 steps at a time. So I think what happened is as I put the phone into the thing with the bottle, and I think as I was leaping, it jostled forth and fell down upon the tracks below, and was either run over by a train or abducted by, I don't know, some sort of sentient stubway rat or something like that. And yeah. So now I'm phoneless.
Oh, Kim's off grid.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I don't like
it. The Chuds
Do you like it?
Kim's phone.
Are the people right? Well, the people, everyone says like, "Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love unplug."
Fuck that. No, everyone has said, "Oh, this is gonna be good for you," and it's No, it's not. It's the least convenient thing in the world. We literally designed our entire world around everyone having a phone all the time. I don't know how to get around this city. I got Home Alone 2 lost in New York just trying to find a fucking Apple store. Fucking this lady covered in bird shit. I had to like make friends with her and everything. It's very traumatic. I don't want to fucking talk about that shit anymore. But yeah, just guard your fucking phone. It's precious. It's your best friend. I miss it. I've been listening to lots of sad music, Lana Del Rey and stuff. It's because it's what me and my phone like to do most together, and I had to stop listening to sad music because it was making me sad because of different reasons. I didn't. Anyway, I'm sorry. Just go on. I'm just gonna need a minute to compose myself.
Does anyone remember? Does anyone remember the Razor phones?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love that phone.
Okay. Yeah, that you like burn through them because they're paper thin and weak as hell. So I maybe had. Oh wait! You only broke one?
Well, I only had one Razor.
They were $15. So,
but I've always gotten phones like generations apart.
So my parents got me my first cell phone. It was a pink Razor, right?
Nice.
Broke it within a week. I may or may not have had a drug problem at the time. So they were like, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to insure these phones. So, if they drop in a toilet or she flings it at a wall, it won't be an issue. I burned through 4 of them. And then they were like, okay, so this is an issue. So they got me a military grade phone, like the phones that dudes in Iraq would have, like the size of a brick, like it doubles as a hammer. Like you can't fucking break it.
Did it have like the big antenna you had to like?
Yes, it had antenna. Yeah, and it was like it was like
Erectile dysfunction kind of thing.
Zach Morris.
Oh,
I did it. Well, Matt did
it. We found it.
So
yeah. I guess.
What a team.
I broke 3 of these military grade phones that are supposed to be.
What were you doing?
Okay, the first phone, I ran across the street through traffic. It fell out of my pocket. It was run over by a Ford F-150.
Those things are built Ford tough.
The phone also built Ford tough because it cracked the screen and it was only connected by like a wire, but you could still make calls on it if you held it like this.
Incredible.
The last phone that I had that
It did, yeah, I remember that. That was the whole plot line. And then there was that ringtone that was like, na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah. And then the dinosaur comes and he swallowed it. And you're like, and then you're like, why is a dinosaur coming? This is very sexual.
They owe me money for that. The last one that I had where my parents were just like, we're not buying you any more phones. I was on a dock in Fort Lauderdale, I believe. And I was wearing the tight pants. And I squatted on the dock and the phone flew out of my pants and into the water. And I was with some friends and I pushed my friend in the water. I was like, fucking find it, because it kept ringing.
Oh no.
It was still ringing.
Yes.
It's fucking haunted, man.
Even after that, for like a full day, it was still ringing at the bottom of the lake because it was also waterproof. But I managed to go through 3 of those. So, at least there's that, Cam.
Sidebar to that. I mean, at least we also now know that scene in Jurassic Park 3 was very realistic, and that one of those phones could survive the belly of a dinosaur.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Take that, all you fucking IMDb
belly of
reviewers.
a dinosaur. The climate within the belly of a dinosaur is famously compared to the waters around Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I think
being owned by a white woman with a drinking problem. Yes,
I think Al Gore said that. Well, he's kind of a climate expert.
Yeah, it's an inconvenient truth.
That's inconvenient.
I'm sorry, Al Roar, because I mixed him up with the dinosaur climate expert. That's just different.
No.
Well, speaking of Jurassic Park, apparently there was a man. They had been dreaming about slaughtering a goat, which they do in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, yeah.
See the
They do
dots are
that.
connected.
It's a good transition. Yeah.
Incredible.
And he awoke to sharp pains in his scrotum. And apparently he looked down and realized that through some form of sleepwalking, he had picked up a knife and chopped off his genitalia. He doesn't remember
Haven't
doing
we
any
all
of
done
this, but
He doesn't know how
God,
fucking
I wish
lucky
that
he
were
is.
me.
it happens.
Like,
Don't
does he have any tips? How did he get into that state?
Probably watching a lot of
Trance?
slaughtering
I'll have it.
goat videos before you go to bed.
Interesting.
Sure.
Yeah.
He
I'm gonna send
Lorena
y'all-
Bobbitt himself. That's great.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'd have to. I guess I would, have to cut off my vagina because of how cis I am. I guess I don't know.
Cut
I
off
don't-
your vagina.
I'd have to cut that vagina
Cut
off.
it
Yeah. Just because I just don't want it anymore. I'm sick of it.
Mhm.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Had it since I was born.
I do think if you watch a lot of Jurassic Park before bed, that's a good start. And I got a goat slaughtering playlist on YouTube you can watch.
Yeah, I'm putting one together for you now. You just
Oh,
watch
man,
that.
fun. He's got
You
the
just
new
watch
version.
it. Watch it about for about 4 to 6 hours right before bed, and this will probably happen to you.
Just scoop
Now,
it right
am I
out.
gonna get on some sort of like watch list or something for clicking on the link? Or-
What is this
no,
place called?
right.
I'm
Is it
okay with
killing
that.
kids?
Yeah. For me, I kind of would prefer to be on a watch list, honestly. So it's like
I was gonna say, Willow, I think
Somebody-
we should all strive to be on as many watch lists as possible.
Yeah.
That can only help the ratings for the show.
No, I'm
we
not.
have like
That's how the ratings work.
No,
The
we
more
have
watch lists you're
several
on,
agents
I'm out.
from several.
I don't want to
know.
be on the watch list, guys. I'm out. Sorry.
Well, we have John
Everybody
on the
have-
show. I mean,
I was gonna say,
we're
can
all
John
on the
I
watch
want at
list
least
now.
one watch list, that's for sure.
I just think it's nice when someone cares about me.
yeah.
What was the angle for this one on the show notes? I feel like I really did a good job of transitioning into it, but it kind of like it flatlined. I don't know.
What, the goat?
Oh, I think this segment's going very well.
Yeah.
So let's all go around. Let's talk about our favorite goat slaughter moments.
about 14 minutes and 38 seconds into the second video.
Ooh, I like 1438 as well. That's a good.
This really connects for me because when I quit my third job at Walmart Vision Center, I said, I guess I'm just a goat slaughterer at heart.
Yep.
Did you guys ever watch Dirty
Right
Jobs
before you
with Mike
ripped
Rowe?
off your shirt and revealed a goat chest underneath.
Oh my God, yes.
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 Yeah, so there was an episode of Dirty Jobs where he would like bite the goat's balls off to neuter them.
What?
Yeah, there was an episode where like there was like two ways you can neuter them, and like the traditional way is they just use their teeth. Like they go in and they like bite their balls off. And Mike Rowe did it. And it was pretty grody.
Okay.
I just thought it was on topic. They didn't get slaughtered, but
Wait.
Wow. Did these
Are
guys
you
only
saying-
work on goats?
Micro bites goats balls off?
at least
one goat. One goat, he bit the balls off.
How can I get
On-
Mike Rowe to bite my balls off is what I'm asking. Point blank, I'm not going to dance around it anymore.
This is a question for Quora.
It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it.
This is a Quora question for sure. This is a Quora.
Can we make that the episode name?
absolutely.
Mike Rowe bites my balls
off.
Featuring John Merrifield.
Please.
Sorry, John.
I'm Mike Rowe, and this is...
Did we mention that John is on a watch list without giving any context whatsoever? Can we like
we should back it up.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't
give
know
the
if- I don't think
viewers
we
know
can.
the lore. Check the wiki.
I don't
John
think we
Merrifield
can
lore.
Am I supposed to just talk about it?
We can't actually touch on that.
No, you don't have to. We
If you
can
can.
edit it out.
If
I
you
mean,
can.
No,
Please
it's
don't
fine.
put yourself in as much legal jeopardy as possible. We like that.
I mean, like the thing is, they have to like watch everything
Just-
that I'm on. That whenever I mention the lawsuit, they like have to watch it to build their case. But it's not really a negative thing because I don't ever say anything I'm worried about.
you're not even safe if you say like What if you
have
say
to watch
No,
the
it's good for your
entire hour
podcast.
up until this point if you bring it up now? Because that's
what if you say boss suit instead and botch
Yeah.
list? Have you considered that?
Botched list.
So the Blair president of Lafayette, Louisiana, is he blew me.
Wow.
This is the Kimberly Bertrand
To get blued.
attorney at law strategy here.
Yeah, here's another one. Fuck you, person suing Bond. You fucking asshole. I hope you die. I'm gonna commit acts. Okay, stop.
Yeah, fuck the jury too. Honestly,
You don't have to say more than that. I think that
we can.
Oh, it's fine. It's whatever.
We can.
You can just you don't have to edit it out. You can just put a link to the Gizmodo article about it, and people can go read about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
But I'm being
extremely
sued.
interesting.
Well, let's all go around the room and incite violence against the state of Louisiana.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of The Suck. This has been episode 50 of The Suck, featuring our good
50, baby.
John Merrifield. Thank you so much for being here, homie. From your
thanks for having
undisclosed location in your meth cooking RV with Regis in the background, putting the chili powder in the meth. I hope this doesn't fuck up your lawsuit for saying that.
No, it really won't. I wish I wouldn't have made you guys worry about it. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, we're not. We're just, that's a bit.
Well, then
it's just a bit.
Yeah, it's
Well, then
I hope they
edit out the part where I didn't know it was a bit.
Man,
can we edit in a part where we acknowledge that it's not a bit? Like we say not April Fools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
It's all real.
All right, well, everyone, thank you for tuning in for another episode. Please join our group, The Suck Shame Posting, on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. And, of course, if you really love us, you can subscribe on patreon.com/The Suck, where we will accept your, toenails, feet pics, whatever you got. Good news is Patreon doesn't take any of that as currency. So
yeah, if we get $100 donor to the Suck Patreon, I'll make a pot of my world famous chili, a whole pot of it. I'm serious.